Good afternoon or good evening or even good morning, depending on where you are in the world. I hope you're okay. Hope you can hear me all right. Just let me know if you're one of the first watching, if you can see everything, if you can hear everything okay. It's been a busy day, so I've been doing my normal job today, so that's like 9 till 5:30. Been busy as well there, very busy. It's Easter holidays, so the job I'm in, it just makes it crazy. But all good fun. So I had a quick cup of tea and a biscuit and then set this up. Haven't as such planned what I'm going to do today, but that's often where it ends up more fun. Hi Eloise, how are you? I have got comments coming up. So we are on Facebook, we're on YouTube. Hi Sharon. And Laurie, I think most comments will come up in the stream here on the screen in front of me. Apologies if you're commenting and I'm not replying. I'm not ignoring you, I promise I wouldn't do that. But it might just be that the feed isn't coming through, the comments aren't coming through to this. But as always, I will go back and check everything. Thank you, Alison. Hi, Ruth. How are you? I will go back and check everything afterwards and make sure that I haven't missed any important questions. Hey, Tez. Yeah, so it's really nice. I love doing lives again. I've really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the live launch a few weeks ago. I mean, that was a month ago almost, two days off a month ago. And then we had the live 2 weeks ago. So every 2 weeks, every fortnight on Wednesday evening at this time, I'll be live. So I don't know what I'll be doing. Obviously, I'll be working with textures. But yeah, it could be messy. It could be. So today, I think is going to be. Well, I know it's going to be scrapbooking. But like I said, I haven't really planned it, so it should be fun. Hey Pippa, how are you? And Kerry, hi, lovely to have you with us. Julie from Las Vegas. Wow, do you live there? I mean, that's like, for me, that's like a magical place. Nobody actually lives there. They only go on holiday there. Probably not the same if you live there. Laurie, hello from Canada. Hi. I'm glad you like me doing lives again. Yeah, I was really pleased that 2 weeks ago. So we had a great reception for the first one. Under the Brambles, yeah, that's what I'm going to be working with today. Sue, hi, how are you? Hi, who have we got there? Sorry, I have to lean in to read, even with my glasses on. So, function of light tone, I think it is. I don't. Give me your name. Give me your name so I can address you properly. But hello, thank you for joining. Marina, hello. We've got Rhonda. Hi to you too. Oh no, hi Laurie. So you're saying hello to Laurie. Lots of you talk amongst yourselves. I'll try and keep hi Lynn. I'll try and keep an eye on the comments for you and say hello to everybody. Apologies if I miss anybody, but I really do appreciate you all watching. Should we come straight down to my desk? Now, my daughter is cooking my dinner for me. So in just over an hour, I do have to actually go because she will be really angry if I'm not there for dinner since she's cooking. Hi to is Jim. Is it Jim? I'm not sure. Long handle there. Hi, Sarah Jane. I think I said hello to Lynn Morris. Karen, hi, how are you? Gianna, who have we got? Is it Fran from Slovenia? I'm not sure, but hello. Yeah, lovely to be back live. Okay, so we've got my dad's just made a little appearance there. I was just cutting him out of a photo. So I will be scrapbooking with him. So I've got some of the Arden cardstock again. Will you be doing the Moonlight Sky again? Not in this live, but if it's sort of highly requested, I can do it in 2 weeks' time. If people want to see that slowed down in real time, maybe do a bit of a twist on it. Absolutely. Yells, yells. Yells, yells. That is right, isn't it? Hi. And Sandra, hello. So I've got Arden cardstock. This is my go-to. I know. So I work with Arden. Arden produce textures with me. I do the designing. They do everything else. They're absolutely amazing. It's Peg. I thought, yeah, see, when I read Jim, I thought, I'm sure it's not actually Jim. Hi, Peg. Hi, Leslie. Thank you. I know. I see all these handles and I forget the real names as well. To make sure I'm not missing anybody. Anyway, yeah, by all means, give me your real names when you're commenting. And I won't remember them. I'm not even going to pretend to remember them because I know I won't. My memory's awful with names. Right, so I have got Arden Bright White cardstock and Arden Natural White cardstock, and I've bought two out because there is a difference. You can probably actually see it on screen. This one's a cooler tone, this one's a warmer tone, makes sense. But I want a white background for my scrapbook page, and I'm going to be using my ephemera, Beneath the Brambles ephemera. Now this, as ephemera does, it has a white border. So what I wanted to do was have a look and see which of the two whites would be best. You're probably not going to see it. It's in the plastic packaging as well. It's probably going to be really hard for you to see. So I don't know if you can see that, how clear the picture is for you. Hi, Jenny. How are you? Jenny works behind the scenes at Arden as well. So that is a little more of a bright white than the natural white. So I think, because basically I want the white background to kind of fade in, I think that's going to be the better one. So I'm going to use one of the bright whites. There's lots of different options with the cardstock, 12 by 12 and like your A4 letter size sort of style as well. Lots of different colours, and it is unbelievable quality. And I'm not even just saying that, it's amazing. If you haven't had your hands on it yet and you've got to restock your cardstock, have a look for a stockist that does Arden cardstock. They're quite new, so if you've not heard of it before, you can be forgiven. And what I really, really love about this one, the 12 by 12s, so it's 300 GSM, so it's really good heavy. Do you know, I always feel like I've got two sheets because it's a really good heavyweight one. But this one is linen, you can't see that. It's linen texture on one side. This side is smooth. I'm going to work on the smooth because I might do some stamping. So I've got that option. They also do, like I say, the smaller sizes, which if I just show you, for example, I don't know, this one, and this isn't the, I don't think this is the proper packaging. I think this is like our own ones that I was given. But as you can see, you get like 4 colours in there. You can just get plain white, plain black, and the 2 different whites are in there as well. But with these ones, these are smooth both sides. So you've got textures with the 12 by 12, smooth. Anyway, if you pop along to Arden Creative Studio, there's stockists there. So I'm going to use the smooth side of the white, and I'm going to be using a lot of ephemera today because I never use this enough, and there's so much of it in the pack. I can't remember, 50 something, 58 pieces in here, and I thought I definitely want to get using these. But as you can see, then the backgrounds kind of fade in to the background. Yeah, remember, thumbs up, absolutely. Reactions, so your love hearts, your thumbs up are great. Comments are fabulous. Hi Joe, how are you? Yeah, it's been beautiful here. So Joe lives not that far from me. I was going to say half an hour, but it's a little bit further than that. But yeah, not far at all, really. So yeah, we've had the same weather. It's been so beautiful today that I got in my car after work. It was colder in my office than it was outside. Glad to have you here. Is that Stella? Lovely to have you here. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, I get your handle come up, so I don't always know your proper name. So my idea is, I did see an inspiration picture, but I don't know if I can show you. Let's have a look on the phone, because I like to be completely honest with you and tell you where I've got my inspiration from, if I've not just dreamed it up myself, and that obviously doesn't very often happen, dreaming it up myself. I don't know. I haven't got an inspiration picture saved on my phone. I just saw it once, thought, yeah, I'll do something like that. Essentially, my photo is going to be in the middle with kind of a circle of, I mean, this circle is too small. I need to build myself a circle of, yeah, there's going to be florals all round, and I'll explain the picture in a bit. So I'm going to have a big cluster of florals around there, and then this corner and this corner are going to be cut away or torn away, and there's going to be colour put behind it. Okay, so that's my plan. So let's work on the background first. Might bring in some stamping as well to build that shape. Stella Marie, thank you. Sandy, lovely to have you here as well. Yeah, it's been an absolute gorgeous day. I don't know if the weather's supposed to last. Does anybody know? It would be lovely, wouldn't it? So for the peekaboo bits as such, the bits that are going to be in the top and bottom corner peeking through, I've got my 12 by 12s here. This is obviously a well-loved pad, but I'm not going to bring out a new one when I'm only going to tear into it anyway. Let's see. I mean, I absolutely adore this, but I'm thinking, oh, so we've got beautiful greenery there and then purple there. I love these. I can't get enough of these. I'm trying to design some papers now, and there's so much work goes into them. These are nice. This one's really nice, actually. I've got, because we'll have florals. So let's go something a little less floral for the background. Has everybody? Oh, Anglin, you said it's going to change. Oh no! Has everybody managed to find somewhere to purchase textures if they wanted to? So it was a little bit of a pinch me moment when I saw that it was on scrapbook.com, and after a few days most of the items sold out. They're back in stock. I did check before we went live. They are back in stock now, but I was like, wow, that's like, oh my goodness, amazing. I couldn't believe it. Hello, how am I saying your name? Is it Asa? I'm probably butchering that. Please tell me phonetically how to say your name. Tony, hi, how are you? Sandy's from Pennsylvania. I just love, oh, and Tez is from Normandy. I love that we have people all over the world. Again, that is another pinch me thing. You're tuning in to watch from somewhere else other than sunny Suffolk, where I am. Our inspirations, Eloise got hers from. Okay, I'm going to do it. It's only cardstock, so I'm not scared. I'm just going to tear into this. That's a bit small. I might go a little bit larger. Like that. So that's going to be one corner, and then I'm going to do the same up here. Like so. I buy text from Julia Watts Crafts. Yeah, she was sharing some links. She got it in really quickly. It's fabulous. Hobby Maker. So I was on Hobby Maker. Oh, Sunday, week and a half ago, I think. I'm going back there in a couple of weeks with some of Katie, an older collection of Katie's. So that's my, there you go, that's my kind of plan. There, just rolling these edges a little bit. Hey Kim, how are you? I'm so thrilled Textures is back. Really happy. Never thought it would happen. I honestly thought that was it for Textures. I haven't been able to catch you since the UK show was broadcast in the US. I'm in Oh, so it was, hang on a minute. UK show was broadcast in the US, Denise. Oh, you're in California. Okay, well, yeah, I'll do these lives every Wednesday. What time is it over there for you now? Hey, Nola, don't worry about being late. As long as I'm not late, that's all that matters. Hi, Raquel. Listening in from Western New York. Is that Western New York? Is that right? NY? I assume so. Oh, I've missed you too. Donna, can't wait to chill and watch this on YouTube tonight once my day is done. Yeah, if you've got work to do, don't let me distract you, whether you're feeding kids and getting them to bed or doing housework or whatever it may be. Yeah, do that first. You can always watch back. Right, so I have got these bits here. There's going to be more. So I am probably going to have elements like coming out from under these, I think, because I'm really going to dig into these a lot tonight. Seems weird saying tonight when it's light outside as well. I think I need to lay down. Let's get some stamping going on. Yes, some stamping. I want quite a lot of white space. She loved your mixed media class. I learned so much for you. Thank you so much. Paint and glitter. Laurie's also up there. Hi, Gillian. No running tonight. I'm not doing running club, or what is that what you were doing? Training, PTing, something last week. Right, let's do a circle. Do you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go with the browns. Let's see, I'm just looking at all my vintage. Yeah, let's go with vintage. Vintage photo, Distress Oxide. I'm going with the, okay, the stamps, obviously much larger in real life. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to do 2 of them to create the circle as a base. Now, if I was good, I would actually sketch this out the circle first to get an idea, but I'm not. Let's do it in 2 ways. So I'm just eyeballing it. Gonna guess that, let's go there. It doesn't matter. A lot of this is going to be covered over, to be fair. This is really just a base. There we go. Missed a bit, but never mind. Should have used stamp platform, shouldn't I? Make sure I've got ink all over, which I clearly didn't have last time. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, that's not too bad. Just a walk tonight. Already completed 12k last night. So yeah, absolutely. Rest is as important, isn't it? Then I'm going to put this one. I'm going to leave a gap. It doesn't matter. Actually, do I leave a gap? Or do I think I might not leave a gap. No, I'm going to leave. This is me talking to myself, trying to figure things out. Let's go there. Let's just go for it. I'm not ignoring anyone. I just can't see the live. Oh, can you not, Laurie? That's a shame. I mean, you can pop over to YouTube if you watch on YouTube. Maybe you'll be able to see better there, perhaps. Okay, so that's just at the moment, that is the basis for, I might add some more stamping. Let's see. Let's get a water pen, water. So I have got some water, but it's currently a little bit, I'm just thinking out loud. No, let's leave that there. Let's leave that there. So this photo is my dear daddy. And he is holding my daughter, which is my firstborn, when she was born. This was in the hospital. He came up that night. And he's holding her there. Let's glue this down so I don't lose it. So yeah, he's holding her for the first time now. She's going to be 21 next month. So, and I was 22 when I had her, which would make him, if I was 22, he was 30 when I was born, so he'd have been 52 there. And my daughter, I say, probably not even a day old, which is really sweet. So yeah, I love scrapbooking photos of my dad at the moment because we lost him a couple of years ago. And it's funny, isn't it? You don't realise how few photos you have of people until you want to see them. So I'm making the most of the ones I've got, and he is appearing on a lot of my scrapbook pages now. Right, so I don't know if you noticed, I actually glued down this part and I glued down this part. I've left this all open because I know I want to tuck elements in there, which I'll do a little bit later. Do we want some more colour? I think we want a little bit of colour. But I want light colour, so I think I'm going to go in with, I'll do some smooshes a little bit. I quite like this bluey green colour, which says to me, I'm still here, I'm just, no, iced spruce, I think. I've just realised my camera's not straight at all. I apologise. That's awful. Hang on, it's actually my mat. My camera hasn't moved. So my mat's not straight. Oh, I'm going to be working in the middle there. How's that? I'm sorry. I really apologise for that. That would have driven me mad. If you ever see the camera's not straight, let me know. A big stamp like that, I would definitely use my platform. Yeah, I just didn't want to put 12 for 12 in the platform. I'm lazy as well. I am. Hello, Helen. I am extremely lazy when I'm crafting, and I don't always go with the best process, best practices. Sometimes I do, but very often I will just say, let's just do it without, and then I regret it. But Never mind. Okay, so I'm just going to put a smoosh. I should have done this first, but I'm going to put some of this. This is kind of a greeny, bluey, kind of soft green colour. It works well for these. Maybe not quite so well with the ephemera because it's a bit brighter, but let's see. I have to be quite brave. There's a bit of brown on there. That'll mix in. Let's go down in the middle first. Oh, yes. I love this. So what's happening there? Oh, I actually like that. Just picking it up. So it's faded. Let's go down this way a little bit. I want to go up and down there. And then just faded the stamping, which I really only wanted for a reference anyway. I'm just tapping off some of the drips that are on there. There. Sorry if that's very loud. I'm happy with that. Probably looks a bit odd, but it'll all be covered over and this will just be very vague splodges behind. It's actually gone brown because of the distress oxide underneath, but I'm not worried. Not worried in the slightest. Let's dry that off. Oh, let's turn it on and dry it off. There we go. There. Take the excess off with the kitchen towel, makes it a lot quicker. Let me see. I was putting the slightly off picture down to no, have another. I'll straighten it up now so you can keep on with the wine. That's fine. It's a bit early. It's not really early for me. Helen, which page are you watching on? Is it Arden? Is it Textures or is it Lou Collins? Either way, glad to have you here. So I'm Lou Collins, the designer. Textures is the product, the brand, but funnily enough, designed by Lou Collins. So whichever page you're on, we're kind of one and the same, really. Lou Collins, occasionally you'll see other crafts, other brands used. Not very often. Hope you could hear me over the I was going to say glue gun. I've got a new glue gun, by the way, everybody. I do need to try that out. Shall I do that live? Got this from Amazon because I'm struggling with glue guns at the moment, and this was recommended as one that doesn't what's the word, leak, drip down. So yeah, I found this on Amazon. It came highly recommended. I've charged it up. So I think there's a button there. I don't know how long I need to push that down for to turn it on. There we go. It's green. I've not tried it yet though. I charged it and then stopped. So I'm going to try it today. It's got in quite a way. It came with some glue sticks, but it'll be interesting to see. So it's cordless. Let me just charge it up beforehand. I guess that means it's heating up. Don't know. I didn't read the instructions. I'm going to just put it that way for anyone who doesn't like flashing lights. Is the chat box working here for you, Laurie? Is it better on YouTube? Where are you? We love a wonky look. Yeah, I know, but there's wonky and there's really wonky, isn't there? What heat gun do you use? Oh, this is an old one. I don't know if they still do it. Do they still do the Ranger Heat It? It's the quietest one I've found. Very, very quiet. And what I found as well, it helps my microphone, for whatever reason, doesn't really pick it, classes it as background noise, so it kind of fades it out, I think. Let's go. I do want to do some rub-ons, and I want to do some before my rub-ons. I want to do some before I get putting more things around because I want to go onto a flat surface. Scissors. Yeah, so that's gone to a solid green light now. So I'm going to assume that's heated up. Oh, yeah, there. So it'll be interesting to see if that drip any more than that, if that drips much. So collect moments, not things. I think that's going to be the perfect phrase for this. Now, you might notice as well while I'm crafting, if you're new to me, I don't procrastinate too much. Kind of slap it on. I think that's going to fit really nicely around the shape, I think. So let's put this rub on. Got bin beside me and a burnishing tool. That'll work nicely there. It's not straight, is it? Oh no, it might be too late because they're super sticky. Oh no, I managed to. That's fine. I managed to pick it up. That's straight. Yeah. I'll do. Straight as straight will get. Around here anyway. So just giving that a quick burnish. These rub on to virtually any surface. So even if that ink was slightly damp, I'm sure it would still transfer absolutely fine. There we go. Oh, we've got a little bit of mess was missing. Let's add that in. There. Collect moments, not things. So you're on the Lou Collins one. Lovely. Nice to have you here. So the glue gun is Tilswall. Comes in different colours, but obviously I had to have teal. It's like my favourite colour. I'm a bit. It's not dripping. Look, it's heated up, but it's not. That's the blob that I squeezed out. I'm just gonna cool that down. But yeah, like I say, it's on Amazon. I'll try and remember to post a link later if you wish on my Facebook page. So that just sits really nicely around that photo, the shape. I'm going to put that photo down now. I'm not going to use a wet glue because I'm not sure that, because it's such an old photo, I'm not sure how it was printed, what material it was printed on. So I don't want to put a wet glue or a hot glue on there and then realise it's sort of affecting the print. That would be a disaster. So foam pads it is. Pop these on. Let's have a look. Are the rub-on? Yes, the rub-on Denise rub-ons, they are from my collection. So there's 8 sheets in the rub-on pack, 4 different designs, which is unusual for a pack of rub-ons. You don't usually get that many in a pack, but I knew I'd use them all the time and I hoped you would too. We've got the splats and things as well, so I didn't even have to make my own if I didn't want to. Yeah, there's absolutely loads in here. So let's put you. So what's for dinner tonight? Those of you who are at dinner time, what is for dinner tonight? Make me jealous. I'm quite hungry. I'm going to start building these florals, I think. Let's have a little snip away of these. We have got spaghetti bolognese. It was something that's nice and easy for my daughter to make us. Just trying to figure out. I kind of want this one. That's better. Just curving around there. Fajita. I love fajitas. I don't like them too spicy though. I love fajita, but not super spicy. I can't help but say fajita as in fajita. I can't just say, oh yeah, you got fajitas. Kind of feel that. Oh, that's better. Can you see what I mean about the white in the background? Just allowing the colour to pop a bit more. There's going to be a little bit of fiddling around with this, I feel, until I get the composition right. But bear with me. Bear with while I do it. I've got a lot of ephemera to work with here. Awful. I'm dropping them on the floor as well. That's not much help. There's too many. I'm not complaining. There's not too many. And the good thing about foam pads, sorry Dad, just lift your head up there a little bit. Foam pads I can lift up as well. There, put that in there. And then I think I might have this one. I need to cut that stem off, it's a bit long. Nice, okay. I've got another greenery like there. I want to come up there a little bit more somehow. That's a pretty one. Oh, look at that. To me, that works really nicely. It just fits. Is this going to be a bit overkill? No, I like. I'm looking at the general shape. I need a bit more out here. I feel like a lot of the, might move that because I feel like all the stamping, a lot of the stamping's gone now, but never mind. It happens. It's there and then it's not. I don't really want to go with the purples. I know this collection has got a lot of purples in it, but I don't think they're for me with this page. And this is the great thing about, well, this collection, any collection really, you can pick out which of the colours you want to use. You don't always have to go for all of them. What are we thinking? Yeah, but really building it up. Nice. I'm sort of wondering. Oh, look. Okay. I don't like the sharp edge of his elbow. I don't feel like he's quite tucked in the way he should be. But I think that butterfly there will work to just soften that. Tomato soup and cheese sandwiches, Nola. Yummy. What's Sharon got? Chicken and mushroom tagliatelle. Oh, homemade. I didn't realise all of this food was coming on. Had bolognese too. Joe had chicken Kiev chips and salad. Oh, a few chips and I had salad. You are good. Homemade chicken casserole. Yum, made by mum, given to me. Perfect. Oh, you're making me hungry. It's a great focal point. Thank you. It's why it's coming together. No dinner, had to have a fillet. Oh no, I've got dentist tomorrow, but it's just hygienist. Just keep on top of it. So yeah, wish me luck. I don't need luck. It's only hygienist. I'm not worried about the dentist at all. It's just an inconvenience because I've got work. So then I'm going to bring some of this greenery. Bear in mind, I haven't stuck any of this down. I'm really just positioning at the moment. So there is, I don't feel that lilac's going to work. Let's have a look. No, I'm not feeling the lilac at all, which does limit what I can use here. I don't really want to go with the lilac or purple flowers. There's still plenty to use. We've got a bumblebee. We've got a moth. These are all in the right sort of colours, all those yellows and browns. Chicken Kiev chips and peas as well. Eloise had the same as Joe. Fish and chips at the beach this evening. Which beach, Pippa? Where did you go? Right, I'm not loving this at the moment, so let's do some adjusting. I'm not going to have enough florals to go, enough ephemera for all of this. Let's cut the stems off. Too long. So I think maybe cluster them instead. And there's one there. Chicken and veg. Protein shake. It was yummy. I had a protein shake today. But that's like my snack because I'm now sitting at a desk quite a lot. Oh, look, Sydney. So we've named the snail Sydney. And that's because that was my dad's name. So we need to have a Sydney the snail on here. Oh, definitely, don't we? I think it'll sit there nicely. So this one is the right sort of colours. I'm just going to gather up the ones that are not working. So we can see what we're left with. Yeah, so I'm sitting at my desk a lot more nowadays. And I'm just finding that I'm wanting to eat a lot more too because of that. Right, I'm going to be brave. Oop. Just wondering if obviously I don't want to. Oh, that's nice. If I can make that work. And then the other part here, I just need to fill in the gaps. How about that? So it looks like it's extended So I'm sitting at my desk a lot more, which means I then want to eat a lot more, which isn't good. You know, I'm usually quite a healthy eater, but I'm finding that something like a protein shake is really filling. So it's a nice way of having something decent. So I want that there. I'm picking out these florals just to fill in the gaps where, there we go. How do we think that brick wall and fence work around there? You like that? I think I might bring honeybee up there. Perhaps butterfly down here. I've got another butterfly that would work there. I've still got to glue all this down. That, honestly, this glue gun hasn't dripped yet. It's turned itself off. That probably doesn't help. That's a good thing. Sitting Great Yarmouth. Oh, it's not far from me. Not really. Great Yarmouth isn't. So it's probably about an hour or so from where I am. So hopefully you had lovely weather. Stokes Bay, hang on a sec, Stokes Bay, looking out over the Isle of Wight, beautiful. Used to go on holiday to the Isle of Wight when I was little. We've got another Sydney snail, but I think that'll be overkill. I don't think we need two. I think that's enough with the ephemera. What do you think so far? Has it kind of come together quite quickly? That mustn't lean over the front. Now, here comes the fun bit. Thank you, Laurie. Eating more isn't bad if it's good food. No, exactly, Sarah. So I need to just make sure I'm eating better food, which is where things like protein shakes come in. Right, let's now put this back on and have it heating up again. So that's good to know it turns off. So what I'm going to do is start from the top and work my way down with the gluing. I'm going to use my heat gun just to try it out. Sorry, not heat gun, glue gun. Just to try that out and see how it goes. I'm just looking at it. I'm actually looking at it not like this. I'm looking at it through the screen so I can see what you can see and just see if I'm happy with the composition. I think I am actually. I've used a lot of ephemera there. Yeah, so I'm going to glue it all down. I have got a sort of a strategic way of doing this, kind of. So I start from the top. So let's just try this new glue gun and see how that works. So I'm going to start from the top and glue down the top first. And what that usually does is then holds other things in. So I'll just glue that butterfly on where it needs to be. And then I can just lift up the element from underneath it. Same here. Now, obviously, if you prefer, you can kind of take a photo of what you've done and then pull everything off and glue it down. You know, entirely up to you how you work. This is just my preferred way. So start at the top and I'm going to shape this a little bit. I tend to add shape and dimension to my scrapbook pages because they don't actually go in albums. If anything, if I really love them, they either go on the wall or they go into a frame, like a shadow box frame. So they don't need to be perfectly straight. I'm just going to bring this round a little bit to here. What are we thinking about Mr. Bumblebee? I think on the white, just there. So these aren't too bad. And you don't need a lot of adhesive. I think sometimes people use a lot more adhesive than is actually required. I mean, have you ever caught a little bit of glue accidentally on something and then you just can't get it off? Okay, so now for the main part. As I started from the top, so I'm going to start with the butterfly. I've already kind of shaped it a little bit. So I'm just going to apply the glue on the middle and onto there. So that's now already, when it's dry, anchoring my photo to that curved bit, one of the first pieces I popped down. And I'm just going to start, I'm going to use my tweezers actually. You'll see this bit. That's got to go under there. That's going to join that curved bit to that flower and this fence panel. So as you start just adding drops of glue, it's all going to start coming together as one piece. In fact, that all needs to move ever so slightly, and with hot glue you do have a bit of time to move things. So I need to make sure that the edge of the wall where I cut is not visible. Right, so that's obviously cooling and taking a little while to dry. So while that's doing that, I'm going to come along. Sydney the snail needs to definitely go on that sharp edge there. Again, this yellow flower was to cover up. Can you see where I cut this brick wall? Make sure it's kind of level with the other one. I've got this bit here that's not like the brick wall should be there. So I've got this yellow flower. I've also got glue strings on me. Let's get rid of some of those. So if I just glue the flower down and pop it over there, that's now attaching this bit to that underneath. Again, it's going to take a little while to dry. You'll get there. Is this bit glued on? No. And eventually you'll have everything glued together in one piece, and then you can give it all a good coating underneath, lift bits up that need it. So I'm just going to put my finger down there to make sure it doesn't move, and put a big line of glue under this, and that's moved slightly. I don't want it on the wording at all. And then some more there. Okay, I think there should be a good amount of glue under most areas here. And there's a loose flower. Just tucking in. There we go. Let's just come up here. There. Every time I see a butterfly, I think about my son, who said, "Ah, that's lovely." I see, I'm the same with robins, Helen. I usually take a photo with regards to placement. Looks great, thank you. Let me see, how are your dogs? Last time I saw one, he's not a puppy anymore. If you like, if anyone wants to, we can get the puppy, he's not a puppy anymore, get him in at the end. He causes havoc and it will literally have to be a quick goodbye, but I can get him in. He's huge. He's a golden retriever. He's actually my daughter's dog. They are still living with us at the moment, but they are looking to buy their own house. Just get that off my dad's head. Hang on a second. There we go. They're looking to buy their own house at the end of this year. So I'll be so sad the day that they go, because obviously he will go with them. So, and when he's been here since he was 8 weeks old, he's now, oh, well, in August, he'll be 2 years old. So yeah, he's a year and a half more than that now. Like that little flower, just tuck that in there. I think, okay, I think, make sure everything's cooled down. I'm just going to turn this off now. No, turn you off. Do I hold you down to turn you off? Ah, just press once. There we go. Learning as I go. Nice to see scrapbooking. Thank you. Like you've softened all the harsh lines. Yeah, absolutely. So the white does that. And even here where the white lines are showing, it's almost an extension of the white background, if that makes sense. So there we go. Yeah, if I hold everything up, just make sure it's all glued down. That's enough. I don't think I need to add any more glue than that. Let's just see. I need to add a few more touches though. I feel like the ephemera I'm going to put away. I'm going to do that now before I lose anything. So collect moments, not things, is a huge thing. I mean, I always think to myself, material things are not important. It's your memories, things you do. You know, you can't take material things with you. So, but your memories you can. And that's what makes us happy at the end of the day. I know some people find happiness from material things, but it is short-lived. Those things soon wear, they run out, they die off, whatever it is. But your memories don't. So thank you. Love puppies. What date in August? I don't know. I can't remember what his birthday is, to be honest. I really can't remember. I'll have to ask. So within the rub-ons, I have got some like little background pieces. Let's see if I can find enough of. Oh, these might work actually. I've got the splats. I feel like the green. Do I need any green? I'm not sure I do actually. I'm thinking about it and then change my mind. I like this one though. So this is a really subtle little bit of detail. It's just the months. Where's this going to go? It's just, can I lift that up? Yeah, there we go. It's just April through to January. Just a little bit of text as a rub-on. So sometimes I just like, that's the whole point of textures, isn't it? I like a little bit of text in the background. What else have we got? I see we've got, oh, let's get that out there. So we've got this, which just feels like it's a bit harsh. So I might just cut it so it's very distressed. There. You can see the effect before you even actually rub it. And take off the backing, like so. I did on Facebook, by the way, I did put a link to these on scrapbook.com if you're in the US or if you shop from there. If you're not and you shop elsewhere usually, or you're not sure where to purchase, if you go to Arden Creative Studio, the website, just type in Arden Creative Studio, it will come up. And you'll be able to find a stockists page, and that just tells you everywhere you can get this. Just to balance it out, let's just add a little bit of detail there. And has anybody seen Katie Petit's new launch? Yesterday she launched the Bean There collection. I'm in love with it. I absolutely adore it. I've got it all here. Can't wait to play with it. It's going to be so much fun. There. Do you know what? I think that's almost enough. One last thing to do. I'll try it. I've got some new Jelly Roll pens. Let's see. I never have a lot of faith in these white gel pens. Hang on. You'd love to. Kedra, hello. I didn't realise you were watching today. I thought you were having a bit of time off. Just need a scrap of paper to test this on. There we go. Right, okay, it's not too bad. I know there's a lot of hacks and videos at the minute about getting these to work a bit better, but I'm not willing to try it with new pens when they've run out. I just wanted to do a little bit of a white border. I'm just not sure how well that's going to show up. Yeah, so Katie's new collection, Been There, is so nice. It's certainly one that's a bit more masculine. It's all about travel, obviously. The title kind of gives that away, but yeah, it's great for your masculine projects. Really beautiful pieces. Go and just check it out. Just type in Katie Petit Been There or Arden Creative Studio Been There collection, and you'll see images for it. It's absolutely great. Right, there we go. So I think that border is subtle, but it just frames everything. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Shall I go and get the puppy? Because I've actually finished that a lot quicker than I thought. So I'll just recap quickly what I've used in case you just joined me halfway through. I started off with the white Arden Creative, the bright white cardstock. We decided bright white would work better with the ephemera. And that's smooth on one side, it's textured on the other. I used the smooth side because I did a bit of stamping in the background and inking and things. Then I used one of the Beneath the Brambles 12 by 12 papers. It's this one here. That's in the background. So what's on the other side of that? I can't remember. Oh yes, so we've got all the pattern on the other side, but I've used this one. Then I've used these colours, so it's more the browns and the oranges, and picked it out from the Beneath the Brambles ephemera. So there's 58 pieces in here, so I've probably not even used half of the pack, and yet I've got all of those on there, just to gather everything together. I did do a bit of stamping, but that ended up getting pretty much covered up. The stamps, I'm going to put these away properly. But these are the stamps there. So these are the floral borders and corners. Again, same collection, the Beneath the Brambles collection. Let me just, I'm going to message my daughter and see if she can bring Bryson here, please. And we can see him before I go. Right. And then, yeah, so I've used the ephemera as well. Oh, the rub-ons, lots of the rub-ons in, I say lots of the rub-ons. So the sentiment, I mean, look, you can tell I love the rub-ons. I use them a lot. There we go. So there's those ones. That's sentiment. That's these distressed areas as well. I think that's everything. I think that's all, but yeah, really nice. I can hear a puppy, so I have to change my camera. Now, Bryson's been summoned. Oh, she's just opened the door and then gone. Hang on a second. He's eating something already. Okay. Bryson, would you like to come here? Come here, look. Can we see him? Up. Yeah, hello. This is Bryson. He's now eating me. Very excited because he's been called. You're 18 months-ish? 2 years? He's a little horror. And he likes to grab absolutely anything out of my room. Are we going to bring it here? Thank you. Drop it. Thank you very much. That's edging strip. Come on up. Come on, say hello. Say, who's that? Can you see people? No? Strange. There we go. There's Bryson. Last time you saw him, if anybody used to watch me, he was probably about this big, and he was able to sit on my desk and pour things on my desk. So not anymore. But he's now ready to go, waiting to get out again already. It doesn't work like that, buddy. You have to wait for me. So let me just see if I've got any more comments. Had to walk away, but I love the results. Oh, thank you. Gorgeous boy and squishy. He's squishy, like his face is all squishy. Yeah, he has got really big now. He's like 30 kilos. He's huge. Hello. But look, see, all of a sudden, yeah, beautiful girl. What has he found? See, look, he's found. Let's mind the scrapbook page, Bryson. What is this? Drop it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can we leave that there? Thank you. Yeah, beautiful boy. I'll be very sad when he comes to leave us, but he will visit Nana every day. So now Nana. So thank you for joining me, everybody. It is almost 8 o'clock. He was trying to get my glasses. He pulled them off me this evening when I was having my no, that's kitchen towel. He's trying to pull that away. He did take my glasses off my head while I was having my cup of tea today, because he likes to sit on my lap and put his face here and go and just have his face against mine. Then he subtly just pulls the glasses off. Can't see anything without them. When did your Wednesday morning lives? When you did it? Oh yes. So when I used to do Wednesday morning lives, so me and Sam she'd bring Monty in and I'd bring Bryson in. I've got 2 other dogs as well. They're not quite as good with the camera. But yeah, I know. He's making noises now. He is the goodest boy. Thank you everybody for joining me, and hope some of you got to craft along. I will put a photo of this now in on the Facebook pages and on YouTube, so you can see it up close properly. But thank you for joining, and I will be back in 2 weeks' time, which I want to say is something like the 22nd. It's a Wednesday, 2 weeks' time. We are going to get another one, Eloise. Not yet. We've got 2 other dogs, but yeah, later on. And when I can spend more time at home with one. Thank you, everybody. I will see you in 2 weeks' time. I hope you have a lovely evening. And don't forget to share your textures makes when you receive any products, and start making in the group. So there is a Crafting with Textures group on Facebook. I'd love it if you came and joined, shared what you're doing, ask any questions. Yeah, just come and get chatting with us. It's completely sort of no judgment group. It doesn't matter what level you're at. whether you've been crafting many years or just started, we'd love to have you in there. So hope you can see us there. And yeah, have a lovely evening, everybody. I'll see you again very soon. Thank you all for joining.